Perfect. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Sorry, I mean, I see people from Australia. I know it's Saturday already there. Friday night, if you're in North America, and welcome. And I see some people who just ranked up. Congratulations on your rank. Believe me, when you get to 3A and you're like, okay, can I go 4A? Yes, you can. I've been there. And I always like, it's going to be a miracle. Like right now, I'm like, it's how did that happen? But it is not a miracle. It's happening. And I'm so excited for you. So I see that a lot of you are here, are new. Some of you are new. That's awesome. So before we get started, I just wanted to basically, what I wanted to do is I wanted to do some role play, because I think, what I was thinking is that one of the things that helped me a lot with and is helping me a lot is that I have some set boundaries, like I know like what my leads are allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do, like anybody, like almost anybody who calls me in the past, maybe, but and ask me, who email me and ask me to call them, I always say no. The answer is no. Like, today somebody from Toronto messaged me. She's like, please call me. My number is blah, blah, blah. I just said no. But I know also sometimes they ask you for some questions and you don't know what to answer. So I wanted to do their role play. So how everybody's doing about that? Like, when I say role play is like when somebody asks you a specific question, if you know what to answer. What do you think about that? Do you think it's a good idea? Raise your hand if you think it's a good idea. If you do the role play tonight, we work on like answering leads and everything. Yes? Okay, perfect. So that's what we're going to do. And also like what to do, at what step of the way, what to do, like when they are a buyer, when they are distributor. I will explain that as well. I'm sure when they're a distributor, most of the work is pretty much done. But what I know by now is that you have to stay professional the whole time, even if they make you angry. And trust me, people are mean. They make you angry, they disappoint you, they say horrible things to you. I had one of my distributors who's a very nice lady, but like her first message to me is like, can you please unsubscribe me from your emails, because you just keep emailing me and you don't give me any information. And I'm like, I don't know this person. She all of a sudden found me on Facebook, sending me a nice message like that. Please unsubscribe me because I didn't get what I want from you. You just keep emailing. And I'm like, excuse me, there's hundreds of people registering our website every day. What do you expect exactly me to do? And my previous Neda would have been like getting angry, just say, what do you mean? Okay, sure, no problem. I unsubscribe you and go. My patient Neda is the person who takes the time, just swallow all the anger and explains to her, this person, angry person, with calm, like it's just normal to be like not messaging her. She's registering my website. I had no idea she registered. 100 other people registering my website. I don't know any of these people, and I'm not going to give any more information unless they email me and they ask me for more information, in which in this case I will. Okay, so I'm just gonna call out names without any without any prejudice. We're having so many legal debates with the government, so without any prejudice, I'm just gonna call some names and I'm just gonna put you on the spot. I just want to know what you answer to people when your leads call you. Okay, so who? I just want to see when some people are turning off their cameras. Oh my gosh, please don't see us. Okay, Wally, I start with you. Wally, how are you? Valley Nekeju.
Salam. Thank you very much. I'm fine.
Good, good, good.
I'm afraid I'm the first person to answer.
Yes. I think did you not just rank up recently to 3A, or you're about to be 3A?
No, I just got my first buyer.
Oh, you got your first buyer. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so Valley, I'm a lead and you're Valley. Okay, so I send you an email and I say, can you tell me more about this business? What is going to be your answer?
Well, I will ask, tell them that it's an online business. We are promoting the business model, and we are advertising. Your job is just advertising. You're not selling anything.
جاها خیلی بد اصلا.
So you're saying we are promoting our business model. So what do you mean by that? We are promoting our business model. It's an online business. That's fine. We're promoting an online business, and then our only job is advertising. Two mistakes. So don't say that to people. Okay, if you say that to Ned, you will never gonna see me again. I promise you that. I'm gonna make sure I wait 2 months and I go register with someone else. Okay, because people leads, if they don't like you, they go to people that they can trust. That's a fact, you know. You eventually have, I mean, I didn't know my coach. She was Canadian. She was in BC. I didn't know her beforehand. She wasn't into videos. She never did a go live. I never heard her voice. I never heard how she talks, what she says, what's like, you know, what is she like. I only saw pictures, yeah, right? But I trusted her. So if I didn't trust her, I would not have followed her. So you have to make sure that your leads trust you and feel that they're respected and feel special. Otherwise, they're just gonna wait around and they're gonna go to other people. If they come to me, I always send them back to you. And I'm sure a lot of you message me saying, I went somewhere yesterday and they said, oh, you know, my best friend is in your team. And can you tell me what's more information? You know, I'm my best friend. I said, I can register you or your best friend can register you, but you shouldn't register with me. You should register with your best friend because she's your best friend. And why don't you call her and then ask her to register you? And after she registered you, you know, come back to me and I will give you some more videos to watch. And this person called me yesterday and said, thank you very much that you didn't register my best friend. You sent her back to me. And I've done that to all of you. You know, it's very important for me. I send them back to you. But if I was a 2A and 3A, and if I had answered that question, I could have lost that bit. So our job is not to advertise. We can't tell people our job is to advertise. You know, a lot of people, like 90% of the people are scared of putting their face out there, you know, and being in public. So if somebody tells me, Neda, what have you done in your life in this business? I don't say my job was to advertise. That's what I did in my online business. What I would say is that what I did is I help people create earnings from home. I help people create their business, set up their business and create earnings from the comfort of their home. I help people to have a part-time income. So when somebody asks you what's your job, you should say that our job is to help people who want to get into the online space to get started. And we have a full package. We have all the training, we have all the the right platform. I never say the product right away because I don't want them to say, okay, so what are you selling? Because they're going to say at some point, what are you selling? Because they watch your interviews with other people. And if they say that, I never lie. First of all, never lie. You know, it doesn't matter who is your lead. I had a buyer yesterday. I was doing a coaching call with her and I didn't know she's a very famous person. And the first thing she said, I treat everybody the same. Even if she was God, I would have treated her like anybody else. So she messaged me, asked for more information. I looked at her name. The name didn't ring any bells, nothing. I didn't know her at that time. And then, watch the videos, boom, this is your email, blah, blah, blah. And then she became the buyer, asked more information. I don't understand it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so watch more videos. So when somebody says, I don't understand it, I send them more videos to watch, right? And then eventually she said, okay, I'm ready to go to the next step. Okay. And then when she's doing the coaching call with me, she's like, you don't know who I am? I said, no, I don't know who you are. And I didn't want to Google while I'm talking to her who she is. I didn't want to go and Google, who she is. So as she said, I said, you could be anyone. You could be blah, blah, blah. You could be, but what matters is that blah, blah. So anyway, I gave her my sales speech, which I give to everyone, why I started this business, what was my why, blah, 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 blah. And then, and then when I hang up, I Googled her and my jaw dropped. And I went immediately to my husband. I said, Michael, you know who I was talking to? He's like, no. I said, oh, look. Michael was like, oh no, oh my gosh. So anyway, I don't know if she becomes a distributor or not. I don't care. If she becomes a distributor, she's going to talk to her husband and let's see what her husband says. But you know, what is important for me is that I did not lose any my integrity. I treated her the same way I treat everybody else, right? So you can't say, oh, this person is my best friend, so I should give her more information. And this person I don't know, so I should follow the process. If you give your best friends, because I made that mistakes, more information, you will lose them. Let me tell you this, none of my best friends are in this business because I called them the first, they were the first people I called. I picked up the phone, I spent 4 hours, I was losing my voice with Parisa, with blah, 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 and all of telling about how amazing Enagic is, how K Trifecta I bought, how this and that. And they all said at the end of the day, oh, you know what? Whenever you made money, we will join. And, you know, at that time, I just started, right? So that's when I realized that I have to let the system work for me. So no matter who's on behind the line and asks you what is the information, basically you treat them the same, you know, you let the system work for you. You don't want to be the one doing the talking. You have to let the webinar does the talking. The webinar, the people in the panelists, you know, the people who talk about their stories, how this business has changed them, they are the one who should be doing the talking. Okay. So so Valley, do not say our only job is advertising and, you know, this is you know, we're promoting this business. We're not promoting this business. If they say, so some of the leads may say, why do you keep telling people to join this business? Why you all got that email from someone who said, why you keep talking about how amazing this business is? Why do you need to keep sharing it with other people? And when they say that, because that's coming from a bad intention, they're basically indirectly telling you you're a scam, you know, why are you
400 شده که اکسیژنی بزنه.
right? So what I say is that I say to them, when they ask you, why are you promoting it so much? Why you keep talking about it so much? Why do you have to post every day about it every day? I say, because I was looking for something that I could do for a long time myself. And this could help someone who's looking. And I was looking for a long time for something that I can do after I put my kids to bed. And when they said that to you, instead of saying, well, because that's the way it is, because that's our only job, because that's our only advertising, which is the wrong thing to say, you should say, because you might be one of those people who have been looking for a long time like me. You know, I say that and they say, so, and then some of them, when they come to become a buyer, they say, so Enagic needs us to sell its product, you know, because and this is all about selling Enagic's products. And I keep telling them, no, Enagic doesn't need us to sell its product. I tell them, I said, I invested $11,000 one time in my life. I invested $11,000. It was my choice to invest $11,000. My dad had cancer. I wanted to buy K8 for my dad. And I wanted to buy the Yukon turmeric pills with my dad. And I know I didn't have the money. People say, oh, she's an engineer, she was rich. No, I didn't have the money. I put everything on a credit card, $11,000. So I said, if I want to buy a water machine, I will buy the best, or I don't buy a water machine. So I bought the best of the best. And I said, I'm buying the turmeric pills. That was another $2,000. So I said, you know what? I'm getting 2 points. I might as well buy an Espa shower as well. So I'm 2A. So I put $11,000 on my K Trifecta. I bought $11,000 worth of product from Enagic one time in my life. There are days that I make $30,000 in one day. Enagic does not need me. I need Enagic. Okay. So when they tell you why you keep talking about this business, why you want to keep promoting this business, just tell them you might be looking for, like me, for a long time to get into the online space and you don't know where to start. And okay, so this company needs you to sell its product. Have you guys had that question asked from you? So this company needs you to ask the product. You're saying, no, this company doesn't need us to sell the product. We just buy the product once, and that's our investment. And that's something we can do for our own health, you know, and it's something that, you know, we buy. It's one-time investment for life. And with that, we get advantage of all this training, you know. I call it college in Toronto, college of blah blah digital marketing in Toronto. If you guys in Toronto, I'm happy to share the information with you. The course for digital marketing, and I asked them to share it with me, is $18,500, $18,500, and they only teach you Google and basic introduction to video creation, which is what we're doing here ourselves. And we're not only teaching people Google, which is like, you know, it's the worst type of advertising they could do. We teach them YouTube, we teach them Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, LinkedIn. We build their sales funnel. I had a person in my team whose husband is a dentist. She built her sales funnel for free, and we wanted to build one for her husband. The cheapest sales funnel we could find for her husband, who's a dentist, was $700. Here, with $149, they build your sales funnel. So the value people get from the training, from the $149 that they just pay one time, is a lot, you know. And you need to know this, because if you don't know this, you will you will not be confident. You're talking to people and you just avoid eye contact, and you just don't know what you're saying, and you start sweating like that. That's how I was feeling, you know, at the beginning when I started this business. So you need to know these things so that you're confident about what is it that you're doing that is much better than anything else out there. Okay, here we're not taking people's money. I didn't get someone's K8 money so I can put that in my bank account. You know, they pay that money to buy a K8 that is gonna change their health. My dad is cancer free now. A lot of you have cancer. I'm not gonna tell which one of you. A lot of you have MS. A lot of you have Parkinson. A lot of you have terminal diseases, and all of you, 100% of you, not 99% of you, you have shared your journey with me, and you all have loved this product. And this is what you have to tell people out there. You know, you don't need to say that, or our product is Enagic or blah blah blah, because they get on the internet and say, oh, Enagic is a multi-level marketing, and you know, so we have to go recruit people. So this is it. So does everybody know now what to say when people say, what is it that you're doing? We don't say we're advertising or we're blah, blah. We're just saying we help people who want to get into the online space to have a part-time business, you know. And when they say, oh, no, this is not for us, just say, that's okay. If you know someone who's looking for a part-time income, let us know. Okay. So the second question I'm going to ask, I'm going to put someone on the spot again. Habibe Kakawan, why this is not a multi-level marketing? When people ask you that question, what would you say, Habibe? Are you here? I see that you're muted. Let me just unmute you, Habibe. Here. I don't know, Habibe, maybe you're not here. Are you here? Yes.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Habiba, you're Habiba. That's good. Yes, you go for it. Why this is not, Habiba, tell me, when people say why this is not a multi-level marketing, what do you say to people? Because you need to know why.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Okay, so let's make it a little bit easier. When they say this is not a pyramid scheme, why do you say? When people say this is a pyramid scheme, like my mother-in-law said one day, she asked me to explain everything to her, and she's like, oh, that sounds like a pyramid scheme. And I explained to her why it's not a pyramid scheme. And then she's like, oh, okay. But tell me, Habiba, when people say what you're doing seems to be like a pyramid, what would you say? Why Enagic is not a pyramid scheme?
This is not Joseph.
Okay, hang on, man. You say it. You're sitting right beside Habibi and Zoom. You tell me why this is not a pyramid scheme.
Oh, I would say, oh, my dear, it's not a pyramid scheme because
I swear, I swear.
Because we are as an immigrant. I'm, for example, as an immigrant here, so I cannot do something like illegal because they can report me. And also for my inside income, I should pay the tax to the government. So it's not a pyramid scam. We have a lot of reason for that.
Okay. in terms of the compensation plan, you know, why it's not a pyramid scheme. In terms of Enagic ranking system, why it's not, when we look at Enagic's model, why it's not pyramid scheme. I'm just going to share my screen. You guys know what is 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, right? You all started with something, right? You all started with one product or 2 products or 3 products, right? If you haven't started with 3 products, you're 2A, like me. It could be any 3 products, usually 2 water machine, one Yukon, or sometimes 1 Yukon, 2 Yukons, and basically 1 water machine. So if you haven't started with 3 products, you are a 2A, right? This is not the best thing I want to say, but let's say you are a 2A or 1A. And in our team, not in the offline world, Enagic has been around for 50 years. I know a lot of Enagic distributors. I have someone in my team whose mother is a 4A, and her mother wanted her son to work with me because she has when she messaged me and she said she wants to start this business, I looked at her Facebook, and the first thing I saw was her Enagic pictures with her and Enagic, and I immediately messaged her. She was a lead at that time, but I could see that she's working with Enagic. So I messaged her and said, you're Enagic distributor, we're using Enagic products as well. You shouldn't be, your son should be working with you. You're 4A, you could make a slice out of commission yourself. And she had no idea. So what we do in our team, this is what we do. And this is why Mike and Darren started having problem with their upline, and then they left that group, and then they started doing this because they just raised that question and their offline wasn't happy to hear that. So the offline distributor, they don't do what I'm about to explain to you, but in our team, so what we do, let's say you are 4A, okay, so let's say you're either 1A or 2A. So in order to get to 3A, how many points we need? 10. Okay, so 10 points will be 3A. So you could be selling 10 water machine. You could be sponsoring 3 people. Each one got 3 products, like myself, trifecta. So 3 people, each one 3. That's 3 times you need 9 products, and you have another person 10 products. So you're 3A. So you don't need to bring all these people yourself. It could be the people underneath you who also do the sales. So it's a cumulative in your team. There's 10 products. Even Yukon is considered 1 product. You're a 3A. 4A is when you have 20 points. So when you say somebody is 4A, means there's 20 points in her top account, which could be she just brought 1 person, and that person brought 19 other products, they sponsored another 19 other products, or this person brought 2 people, and these 2 people brought. So anyway, when you get to 4A, something very big happened. Okay, so let's say this is your top account, 4A. We stack, right? So your top account is 4A. We stack 3 levels, okay? So that's the first level, and that's the stack number 1, and then that's the stack number 2, and another one, number 3, right? So what happens is that, so let's say you're 4A, and then this is a stack number 1, a stack number 2, a stack number 3. Your stack doesn't have to be another water machine. It could be a Yukon DD or anything. And you put your sales here. Let's say you have a sales, you put it here, okay? So this account you just created, it's 1A still. So you put the first sale under it. So this one gets 1 slice of commission. This one gets another slice. This one gets another slice. So 1 slice, 2 slice, 3 slice, that's 3. Your top account is 4A. That gets 4 slices. Altogether, you get 7 slices, okay? Let's say you have another sale here. What happens? You have another sales here. So this account becomes 2A. Why? Because it's sponsoring 2 different sales. It has to be 2 different sales. This person might be buying 20 products. It doesn't matter. This account is still 1A because all these 20 is going to be like this. It has to be 2 different people, 2 different legs. So then this becomes 2A, okay? So this is 2. It gets 2 slices of commissions because you're putting your sales here. You get this account gets 2 slices of commission. This gets 1, this gets 1, this gets 4. 4, 1, 5, 1 6 plus 2 8. What happens? You cut your upline. So at 4A, you start collecting 8 slices out of 8 slices yourself. So your mentor is cut, your coach is cut. So nobody gets any more commissions from you. Okay. So when I hit 4A, my coach was very sad because she wasn't going to get even not one slice from me, right? And she wasn't a very active coach. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So 4A, you cut your mentor and everybody above them. In a pyramid scheme, that person on the top, so some people might say, yeah, that Neda, you know, she's just a pyramid leader, blah, blah, blah. I'm a 6A-3. That means everybody underneath me up to 3 levels, -3, are already 6A. So they have cut me long time ago. Okay. So so 4A, you cut your mentor, you cut your coach, you get 8 slice out of 8 slice yourself. And what is that 8 slice like? If you say K8 is let's say $6,000, Enagic takes, if you sponsor a K8 that is $6,000, when you are 4A, you get half of it. You get the 8 slice yourself, which is half of the value of the product. You get $3,000 yourself. If you sponsor a K8 trifecta that is about $12,000, you get $6,000 yourself. Enagic gets $6,000 out of that $12,000 K8 trifecta, and it gives you $6,000. So half and half. Enagic gives you half, and it picks up half. So at 4A, you get the whole commission yourself. So when you want to explain that to people, why this isn't a pyramid scheme, you always say that because in our business model, I have said that in some of my lives. I don't talk too much about the 8 slice commissions, but I think in maybe 1 or 2, I have said that. I said, you know, our business model is made in a way that, yes, at the beginning, because when Enagic, I mean, of course, I'm not going to say that to the leads, but you say this like this. When our company was built 50 years ago, people were struggling, and there was only direct sales. You know, I sell you this pen, I get all the commissions. And Mr. Oshiro, we don't say that to the leads, but between ourselves, he started saying, okay, you know what, when this pen is sold, I want me to make some money, and I want a couple more people to make some money, because people are struggling. It's bad days, bad times. So that's when he started introducing indirect commissions. And so that's why when you are 2A, so let's say your mentor is 4A, you get 2 slices of commission when you sponsor someone, because you're 2A, your mentor gets 4 slices of commission. So that's 2 plus 4, 6. Your coach gets 2 slices. So she gets 2 more slices. So altogether, your mentor and your coach get something too. When you are 3A, you get 3 slices of commission. Your mentor gets 4 slices. Let's say she was 4A when she sponsored you. 4 slices of commission, and then your coach gets 1 slice of commission. And when you're 4A, your mentor gets 0 and your coach gets 0, because at 4A you stacked and you get all the 8 slices yourself. Okay. So when people say why this isn't a pyramid scheme, I say, so I'm gonna ask somebody else because I wanted to know if I understand. So Mariam Khoshtinat, how are you, my love? You answer that. When somebody says why this isn't a pyramid scheme, Mariam, what are you gonna say? I don't know if you're here. Yes. Okay, perfect. What would you say, Mariam, if I'm a lead and I say, Mariam, but what can you please prove to me this isn't a pyramid scheme? What would you say? And I'm a lead. Okay. What would you say?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Yeah. If somebody asks me, I just said it is legal, and we must pay tax for this business. And another thing is for the pyramid, the both of them, this always have some things. But for this, our business, you said now that is the both after some level, they cut it, and she or he don't have it anymore, because it is not pyramid. And almost people said, yeah, that is the same shape. Yeah, okay, this is the same shape, but the pyramid is not legal, and government don't know about that. And we are don't never this one, because everybody is an immigrant, and we want an illegal business.
Mhm.
That's the answer for my leads.
Yeah, you know, like basically I'm recording this one, so people who are writing, you're more than welcome to write, but I'm recording it, so hopefully nothing happens to the recording and you can have it. But you know, what I say is that, you know, in the pyramid models, and you have to be very confident, guys. Just learn to be confident with your husband, with your kids, with your manager. You have to have confidence. If you don't have confidence, you don't have attraction. The first basic simple thing rule about attraction marketing is that you're confident. When you speak with hesitation, or when there's hesitation in your eyes, in your look, in what you say, people have difficulty trusting you. Okay, so, and also always be honest. You know, these are the two things that you can get away from me. If you ask me what's my secret to success, I'm not going to say whatever. I'm just gonna say I'm honest. I'm confident. I know what my stuff, and I didn't learn that when I was born. My mom gave me birth. I wasn't born with 6A to 3-3. I just came to the business with a 2A, like many of you did, right? And I didn't even get like 1/3 of the support you're getting. So what I'm saying is that what helped me to succeed is my honesty. I was always honest. Many people message me on a daily basis. They're from US, they're from Canada. They're like, oh, we just got our, you know, not permanent, work permit. You know, they switched their visa from work permit, visitor's visa to, you know, work permit visa. You know, in Canada, they're giving Iranians that permission. I always send them away. I say, you know, you just came from Iran with the dollar, of which is 50,000 toman. You know, just, this is not for you. Just, I don't want that commission. I don't want to make commission from people like that. I always say, you know what, just, you know, this, I tell them immediately right away. I say, you know what, this is a business. It's an investment. I have prepared a paragraph in Farsi, and I say that it starts with that. I'm always honest with people. I don't think this is for you. You are new to this country. It might be Canada or US. Usually people who message me are from one of these two countries. And I say, hey, this is a business. It's not a job. It requires investment, and minimum investment in Canada is $4,000. In USA, I say $3,000. And to be honest with you, you still don't know anything about the work living in this kind of countries, and you know, you have to you know, go get a job yourself. And I don't want you to bring all the money you sold, your house, your car, everything in Iran, came to Canada, and you want to put everything in as a gamble in this business, and you don't even know what is it like to live in Canada. So don't start this business. And usually what happens is that these people thank me, they go and they come back in 1 year when they got a job, when they're established. But they remember that those days I did not look after myself. I looked after them. I put their interest before my interest. And that's more important. If you look at it long term, my coach was looking after everything short term. You know what I mean? So you have to decide which kind of a person you want to be. You want a money now, but bad reputation long term, or you would rather, you know, say, you know what, I don't want to get commission from this person. I would rather this person does this thing. And you know, and in the long term, they always come back to you. And then the words fly. You know, this person tells that person, this person tells that person, and karma always comes back to you. Like some people message me, and I'm like, I never advertise in this country. How did you find me? They're like, oh, we knew somebody in that country who told about you. You understand what I'm saying? So always just know what you are. So you have to be confident, and you have to know your stuff. So people who are not seeing results right away usually are people who don't know the business model very well, and they give way too much information, talk way too much. They don't let the system work for them. And if you let the system work for you, that means that let them watch the workshop, let them come to the 30-day trial, let the coaches who are experienced, have made hundreds of thousands of dollars, take care of these people. I promise you, the system is going to work for you. But if you don't, you sit down, you talk about everything and how amazing Enagic is and how much your coach is making. Let me tell you this bad truth. They're never going to join. Okay. So learn to be confident. Okay. So whatever it takes, you know, if you have to do something, just whatever, just work on yourself, but you have to be confident. Okay. Vali, your hand is up. Is it, do you have a question?
No, I was just adding to your question.
Yes.
So can we say that the pyramid system is only top people get more money and the lower level people don't make money? But in our system, maybe everyone is making money out of this.
Everybody's making money, and I always tell them we have people who make $2,000 a month and they're happy, and we have people who are making $50,000 a month. And I always tell them that most of the people who are having careers like, you know, like dentists and lawyers, I have a lot of those in my team. You may not know who those people are. I know who those people are. They're not interested in making too much money. And the people who are very hungry, like they are like working from home, they want to work from home. Usually those are the people who make more money. And I always tell them that as well, you know. And so, Valley, you is that, did I answer your question?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, thank you.
Valley, and you know what? Then they ask you how much money you've made. Can I ask you how much you've made? Sammy, what do you say? Valley, you say first, and then I'm going to ask Sammy. What would you, how did you answer that question? I'm going to lead. I'm going to say, Valley, honestly, please tell me how much money you have made yourself. What would you say?
Yeah,
and you just started. You just started.
Yeah, they asked me. I told them, listen, I started in 4 months, but I know people have made a lot of money and they're in a very good position right now.
I don't recommend you telling them when you started, because then they come and watch my live and they say, oh, she's been here for 3 years. I better just unsubscribe and wait for 2 months and go and work with Neda, right? Yeah. It's none of their business how long you have started. You could have started this last week, you know, it doesn't matter. You started this last week. Imagine a heaven. I know heaven has 7 doors from what they say in Quran, but imagine the heaven has millions of doors. We are all one of those doors for them to get into heaven. You're a door just as much as I am a door, because we both have funnels. They could register on your funnel, watch the workshop, boom, in the heaven. Or they could go through my door, which is my website, watch the workshop, go to heaven. So we are equal in that way. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I started 3 years ago, you started 4 months ago. Never tell them that, because honestly, when I go, let's say I want to get a service from someone. Who was that? I recently was working with someone, and then the guy told me he's been doing this for only a year. And I told my husband, I just kind of don't trust him. And I said, you know what? Oh, I know that person. Let's go to that person, because she's been around for 13 years. You know what I mean? So it's a turn off. Don't tell anybody when you started. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. Do not talk to people. I swear to God, if I show you my inbox is full of people's WhatsApp number, and you know, call me, message me, my WhatsApp me. This is my phone number. My answer is always the same. I'm sorry. The information you need to get is a lot of information, and I'm not able to give you everything by phone. So please, this is my Facebook page. This is my Instagram. So I send them to go back to my Facebook and Instagram so they can see my post every day. So they know, A, I'm a real person. B, and I send them a couple of my go lives. I say, please watch these go lives. I have intentionally selected those go lives. Either they are very inspiring because I have interviewed someone and we share things that is very inspiring. They are not dry. You know, when people watch, like this person, the famous person that I said I was talking to recently, who did a coaching call, her coaching call, she's like, whoa, your go live really moved me. Like, she's a very famous person, very rich person, but then she was inspired by that go live. You know what I mean? So I send them those that they kind of feel me, have a better sense of what kind of a person I am. And also I will make sure crystal clear, because I used to get poor buyers who had no money even to buy Yukon. I spent $11,000 on investment. The first 3 months, 4 months, all my buyers. I remember this teacher from Australia. She was Malaysian living in Australia. And then because I wasn't advertising to purchase, I was just having English advertisement. None of them even had money for buying Yukon. So I really struggled. So I make it crystal clear in my go lives that this is a business and it requires investment. And I send them those videos too, 2 or 3 of those videos too. So they watch. So they know they have to invest, and you know that this is legit, and they get a little bit of inspiration by me. and then they come. So when they come to the 30-day trial, it's all about just the word of Enagic. I've explained everything. All I need to know them to know is to know that this is Enagic, okay? And then I send them some more videos and let them decide. There are some crazy people, of course, once in a while, but most of them, by that time, they're already ready, right? So don't tell them how long they have started at all. And if they say how much money you have made, you know, if you listen to politicians, they never answer your question, you know, or CEOs. Like I work with my CEO. I'm very high up in my organization, so I work directly with my CEO. If you ask him, so when is the testing and commissioning of our line? He's gonna say, yes, yesterday we had a great meeting about blah, 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 but he never will answer your question. He will never answer your question. And this is what you have to say. So if somebody asks me how much money you're going to make, I'm going to say, you know what? It doesn't matter how much I made. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say I didn't make any money, but you know, my coach is making 30,000, and my mentor is making blah, blah, blah. And I screenshot it and I send it to them. See, Sudhabi made, like, you see, Neda, you see, just because they're not going to believe it. They think 100% is a scam. You show them $30,000 income, they think it's 100% a scam. It's beyond their imagination. This business model is beyond their imagination. So I say, instead of, so say, let's say somebody asks me how much money you made yourself, tell me. I'm going to say, you know what? It doesn't matter how much I tell you. I told you I made $5,000 or $10,000. All I can say is that we have people who have never worked. They are stay-at-home moms, have 4 kids, 3 kids, 2 kids, never worked, never had any higher education. They're making more than a lawyer. Example, Ravon Radwan, you know, she's a mother. She hasn't worked, but she's inspiring. She has worked so hard, great presence, working hard. 27 refunds. She had 27 refunds before she get her first distributor. People come as a buyer, boom, refund. Next person, boom, refund. Third person, boom, refund for 7 months. Can you imagine how patient she was? And after 7 months, finally somebody came, and then the second person and third person. Most people quit by 7 months. I probably have quit, you know. I didn't, because I had a strong why. My why was bigger than my everything. So I didn't make money right away. Couple of months, it's okay. I kept going, and boom, I started making money eventually. So when somebody says how much money you've made yourself, just say it doesn't matter how much money I've made. I promise you that there are people who never had any higher educations. They never went to university. They never had a business or skills. They just stay home, took care of their kids, put their kids as priorities and their husbands' jobs and career as priorities. But right now they're making more than a lawyer. And I don't say the number because I know they won't believe it. And we have people who were truck drivers, you know, Jonathan, he's 682-4, I believe, or -3. You know, we have people who are welders. We have people who were nannies, blah, blah, blah. We have people from all different walks of life, different religions, who are making more than an engineer and lawyers would make. So that's what I would answer. So the person, I still haven't answered the person's question directly, but also I haven't answered. So the worst answer would be, I haven't made any money yet, but my coach is making a lot of money. But that's what I used to say. That's what I used to say. Guess what? They will say, so whenever you made money, just let us know. Okay? So I just want to tell you this because this is a business. You need to have business mindset. I have some people in my team, and I send them, I send the forms to their mentees. They sign, and then it comes to them. And I call her, and I'm like, "Hey, congratulations! She signed the paperwork. It's your turn to sign and send it to Enagic." And they're like, "Oh, I'm with my husband. We're going camping. I can't do anything until Monday." So they let the forms stay from Friday to Monday. I never do that. I never made that mistakes. And guess what? Sunday morning, the person sees nothing is happening. She signed something. There's no action. There's no ID. There's no Enagic. There's no training started. They change their mind. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, the person signs 12 midnight. I'm right on my computer, sign, send the paperwork, Enagic, get the ID, get the training started. You have to have the business mindset, guys. So these are the things, I don't know what they say in English. It's like, you know, it's like politics. I don't know, politics is kind of a little bit negative words, but you need to know how to answer people. You need to know what is the, you need to be smart, you know, you need to be business savvy. It's not just about, you know, saying the right things, but every step of the way you have to do the right things. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
Because
yes.
as you grow bigger and, you know, your team becomes bigger, your problems like me and the headaches you get becomes 100 million times bigger. The things I'm dealing with, if I tell you, I promise your jaw is gonna drop. The things I'm dealing with at my level. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Do not message me, message your mentor. I get 1 million messages. If you have a question, ask your mentor, because I need to delegate, because I used to get very sick at 682. I remember I was making a lot of money, over $20,000 a month, and I wanted to quit. I was almost quit. I 99% quit. I'm like, I'm done. I can't do this business because I'm exhausted. Because somebody messaged me, boom, right in front of a computer, message them, and then somebody else messaged me, and then messages never stop. I wake up in the morning, every single morning, with 500 messages, and then I respond to them, and by lunchtime I get another 500 messages. I respond to them, and then by dinner time I have another 500. I can't do this, guys. That's what I'm saying. Your point of contact is your mentor, and your mentor usually have another mentor, and your mentors are 5A and above. And case someone who's 5A, they have made 5 figures. Okay, 4A, you make 5 figures. So 5A is much more than that. So that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So I hope you got that answer. Savita's hand was up. Savita, did you have a question? And Sammy's hand. Savita, you go first. I don't know. Your hand was up. Maybe it's not up anymore. Sammy, any of you who's
Yes,
yes,
Neda June.
yes,
First of all, thank you so much for
no
this.
problem.
And I'm going back to your previous question about
Yes.
why this is not pyramid and a scam. The thing that you explained was wonderful. I got it and everything, but because we cannot talk about 3A, 4A, I just wanted to hear from your wording to a possible lead, how you say that. Please.
I say that in my videos, but make sure you watch my videos, you know, because I talk about that a lot in my videos, but I'm gonna say it again. So when somebody says that why this is not a pyramid scheme, I say for a couple of reasons this is not a pyramid scheme. First reason is, like most of you say, pyramid schemes are illegal. If you're involved in a pyramid scheme, you will get into prison. You're gonna be criminalized. You're gonna be as if you stole something. Why? Because it's unethical and it's not fair. Okay, the person at the top of pyramid always gets commission. Also, the second thing I say, pyramid is based on promises to people when there is no product and there's no service. We have product and we have service. And if they say, well, what is your product? I'm like, these are the information you get at the 30-day trial. All online businesses have product, but it doesn't matter what is our product. It could be, you know, hair dryer, but you know what is we're focusing on is business model, not the product. Okay, that's another thing I say to them, and you have to say that as well. So business, so pyramid schemes, no product, no services. We have product and services. Business pyramid schemes illegal. When in Canada you get T4A, in USA you get W9 or 1099. In every single country you have to, you know, Enagic operates. I mean, I don't say Enagic. This company operates. They're incorporated and they declare taxes to the government. So it's a legal company. Government never would come and collect big chunk of money from pyramid schemes that are frauds. You know, they never do that. And then when they read the business model, of course, before they are buyers, they won't know the business model. So you should not sit down and talk about 2A and 3A and 4A to your leads. Please do not do that. And please do not send me those leads who come and say, are you selling Kangen water? I heard from another lady, Kangen water. Do not say that, guys. Be confident. Why do you have to say the name of Enagic? If they want to get information, they have to be adults. They have to take risk. If they cannot take risk, I promise you, they cannot succeed in this business. They're going to come to this business and they're going to kill you. And then you're going to say, oh my gosh, why did they start? Yesterday, somebody messaged me from Sweden and she's like, Is this affiliate marketing? Is this blah, 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 blah? And many messages. And I'm like, I said, you know what? Watch the videos. And then 100 other messages. And then my answer was like, watch the videos, come to the 30-day trial. Nida, you know what? The reason I'm asking too much information is because I have a very good business, but my business hasn't been doing well in Sweden. And I need to know all the details before I can make a decision. And I'm taking care of my sister and my sister kids, and my husband hasn't been making any money, and I'm be renting this. So she was saying she's struggling financially and her business is struggling financially. In that moment, I sent her a voice message. I said, after everything you just explained, this business absolutely is not for you. Absolutely is not for you. And she's like shocked. She's like, oh, I gave you all this information so you can say, give me the more details. I said, no, this is not for someone who's struggling, doesn't have money for rent and paying for her husband's blah, 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 and her kids, blah, 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 blah. This is not for you. It's a business. It takes a few months before you can make money. And you're financially under so much stress that you're going to start this business. And from day one, you're going to be like on the fire. And I hate working with those people who are on the fire. They're so nervous. They just wake up every morning. Where's my money? Where's my money? This is a business. It takes time to make money. So when she heard that from me, she was like, okay, so you know what? I didn't expect that answer, blah, 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 but I'm going to give it a year. And I said, I see you next year. Please do not come to the business, right? So what I would say is that in our business model, when we, I don't like to say in the ranks, because ranks reminds people of multi-level marketing, pyramid scheme, blah, 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 binaries, blah, blah, blah. So I say, in our business, after a certain amount of time, there is indirect income involved. So there is a direct earnings and indirect earnings. But after a certain amount of time, you collect all the earnings yourself. So there's no more indirect earning. In pyramid scheme, there's always some indirect earning left for other people to collect. Okay, so that's what I say. Okay, so then they might say, okay, so this is multi-level marketing, which is one thing I wanted to answer myself. So I'm going to ask somebody to answer, like Renata Desnica. How are you, my dear?
I'm good. Wait a second.
Good. So tell me, when somebody asks you why this is not a multi-level marketing, or is it a multi-level marketing, what do you say?
I do say that this is not, because the way how the business is set up and how we get paid, in a certain level, we pass our upline.
Don't say upline. Upline definitely,
I know.
100% upline means network marketing. Upline means recruiting. We don't recruit. So the moment you say the word upline, downline, our team, that's what I mean. I say, do not use the word join our team. Our team, multi-level marketing. Never say join our team. I always say, I look at people as individual. I say, start your business. I never say join our team. Join our team means this is a multi-level marketing team, right? Or upline or downline. So you can't use that word, unfortunately. So say it again, Renata.
So I would then say the way how the business is set up, we get paid, and it's paid by levels.
No, that's a multi-level. Okay, so Renata, listen to me. Okay, so multi-level marketing, what we say is this: multi-level marketing, you basically have to pay monthly fees. All the multi-level marketing, just Google multi-level marketing businesses worldwide. There's going to be Amway, Herbalife, blah, 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 blah. So these are, you have to pay monthly fees. You have to keep buying the products on a monthly basis, and you can derank. You can derank, okay? Let's say in Herbalife or Amway, you get to a certain level, then you don't meet that sales target, you derank. With our business model, when you get to 5A, we don't say 5A, but we say when you get to a certain level, you never derank. You will always stay there. There isn't any monthly fee, and there isn't any buying the products every single month. I'm sure a lot of you had that question asked from you. Do we have to buy the product just this one time or every month? Have you had this? Anybody ask you this question? Those people who ask you that question is because they have been involved with other multi-level marketing. Okay. So with Enagic is not a traditional multi-level marketing, because we do not buy the products, which is our initial investment every month. We do not pay monthly fees, and we do not derank, which means when you get to a certain level, you will always stay there. Okay. And I'll also explain why it's not a pyramid scheme. And so these are important questions. Somebody's hand is up. Mahsa's hand is up. Mahsa-Jun, you had a question?
Yes, Nazajan, how are you?
Good, very good. Thank you.
I just wanted to know what should we answer when somebody asks about company and products, because they want to know about it. And I just say that you have to come to trial and watch the videos and everything. But they say, why? Why
Yeah.
you don't speak about the company? Why you don't speak about the products?
Yes.
What should we say?
What we will say? It's because, you know, it's like, I always say that. I always send them some of my videos, and if they say, what is the company and what are the products, I will say the information about the products. I talk as if it's them who have to give her the information. Take away things from yourself. Maybe this is something I learned from construction, and maybe from working with the government. You always have to take away the risk from yourself. Maybe some of the lawyers who are here understand that. You have to divert the risk to someone else, right? We're not diverting the risk to someone else. We're just referring them to the organization, not to us, okay? That's what I don't want you to do the talking. I want the webinar, them to do the talking. That's why they have to go to the webinar to see the webinar, because if I keep saying, oh my gosh, this is amazing, this person is making this much money, you don't know how much it is, you know, you don't know how this business has changed. It's only Neda who's talking. But if I don't say anything and I say, you have to watch the webinar, they go and hear that from strangers that they don't know. And by psychology, they trust them more, because they know that, you know, they're just saying their own stories, right? They can watch a couple of workshops, right? And then, so when they say, why you don't give us the information about the products and the company, I say, you know, because they have to send you a package. They have to send you their pre-coaching video package, and it's not something that I can explain in one line. And the real reason is because I want them to come to the Dream Team. The Dream Team is our biggest marketing platform. They have to come to the Dream Team to see Neda is making money, and Black people are making money, and German people are making money, and Arabs are making money, and Indians, everybody, young, old, blah, 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 whatever nationality is making money. And then they will say, it's not just Neda who's making money, everybody else is making money too. And that's when you convert them. 90%, they know it's legit, okay? And people share their stories, people share how much money. Some people share they made $500. Some people share like, what is it called? Oh my gosh, Mildred, $200,000 in one day or whatever. So they see different numbers. You know, if it was like a scam, everybody would have put a $50,000 number there, but there's numbers as low as 100, as big as whatever, right? So you have to let them come to the 30-day trial. If you do the talking and you don't let them send them the information and they see them, then they will never convert. They will never convert. I've made that mistake at the beginning of my business. I wasn't getting any results. I was just sitting and explaining everything, how amazing Enagic is, how amazing the water machine is. None of those people joined the business. And I heard Nizreen Islim, you know, Nizreen, she said in one of the masterminds, this is why it's important for you to watch the mastermind. She said, when somebody is, hesitant to come to the trial, I keep it hanging in front of them. I'm like, you can go for it or you don't go for it. I'm not going to give you any information. And I got it. It just click on me. I'm like, that's it. I have to let them come to the 30-day trial. And then right after that, after I was not getting any results, one of my colleagues said, and you know, she's like, blah, blah, blah. I said, you know what, there's a lot of information you should get. You better come and pay for the 30-day trial. She could see in my eyes, I'm very serious. I'm not going to say anything. So you have to have boundaries. It's like kids, you know, they know one of the parents, they can always push, right? They can get whatever, they can get away with whatever they want with that parents. And there's another parent usually that they know no matter whatever they do, they're not going to get what they want, you know? So you have to have those boundaries. When your leads talk to you, they could be presidents of whatever, United States, they know that they have to pay that $149 because you are looking after their interest, because you want them to get the package from them, you know, and, you know, they can get all the information correctly. And sometimes they say, oh, no, my wife is very skeptical. Oh, no, I need to know everything. I say, tell your wife to watch me. Tell your wife to watch me. Don't rush. Give yourself 2-3 years. I always say that because I know the moment I say that, they buy in like the next day. I say, give yourself a couple of years. Don't rush. Just watch my page. Just watch my videos. And they are like, you know what? This girl is serious. She's sending us to the future. Nella just sent us to the future. She's saying, come back in 2-3 years, you know? And, you know, when they see that you're not joking, you're not going to, you know, you're not going to give any more information because you want them to get the information with the right channel, then you said, so it could be your best friend calling, you know, it's hard, right? It's very hard. Like my best friend called me and said, you know, give me more information. I'm like, you know what? Hey, listen, you know what? I know you've seen my post. I know, you know, it's too much information. You know what? Give me your email. I send you some couple of videos. Listen, just come to the 30-day trial. When you come to the 30-day trial, this is what is going to happen. People want to know details. So I tell them this. I said, this is what's going to happen in the 30-day trial. So every single week I'm on the leaders board, which means I'm on the second rank or the third rank, means getting the most number of buyers. Why? Because I'm not joking with anyone. They either pay that $149 or they have to keep watching me. I'm not going to give them information. So I get very disappointed when somebody message me and saying, are you selling Kenyan butter? Because I went to blah, blah, blah. And she said, yeah, Enagic. I'm like, you know, why did you say that? Why you don't have confidence? Why do you have to talk about Enagic? This isn't about Enagic. This is about a system that can change their life. I did not know I have to invest. I had no money when I started this business. Not only I had no money, but also we had debt. So forget about spending $11,000 on my KA trifecta. I would never had come to the 30-day trial if I knew I had to spend any money. Okay. But luckily, my mentor never had a go live. I had no idea. I thought in my very, very like naive mind that I pay $149 and boom, I become a millionaire. I paid the $99. I came to the 30-day trial. Again, I have no money. And I'm watching all these posts and, you know, things. And I'm so inspired. And my gut is killing me. My gut is like, you know, go for it, Nera, go for it. And I told my husband, I'm going to go get the money myself from line of credit, and I'm going to get started. And I didn't make any money for a long time. Okay. But I made it work. Right. So if I knew that, you know, it's Enagic, probably I have Google Enagic. Oh, Enagic is a multi-level marketing, blah, blah, blah. Forget about it. I would never have joined. If I knew something, that's why never say in your social media, Mike and Darren. Because if you Google Mike and Darren, just like that, Mike and Darren, there's going to be lots of crazy articles about Mike and Darren. So never mention their name. I never mention in any of my posts Mike and Darren. Mike has not been in any of the workshops for a long time. Why? Because people hate them, you know, like just like people hate Jeff Bezos. I send them, some of you who are here tonight, send me an article about Mike and Darren and a dream team and what a big scam they are and blah, blah, blah. And I also send you back the videos and posts about Jeff Bezos, from CEO of Amazon, that how much people hate him and what a cruel man he is. And he's the most hated man. Why? Because he's the richest man in the world. So people hate him, right? I have sent you those videos and articles, right? So reviews are it's garbage. Not only the reviews we watch, we have to believe, right? So basically, did I get your answer, Masa? You have to
Yes,
you have to let them know that you're looking after their interest, and you want them to get the package and pre-coaching package, and that's why they have to pay that $149. And if they keep saying, no, we can't trust you, no, I'm not sure, we need to know all the information, just say, it's okay, just wait a couple of months, a couple of years, and you will decide.
The thing is, I just say these things to them. I say that I cannot explain everything thoroughly to you, so I prefer you to watch the videos and participate in trial. But they feel some lack of trust, I think.
You feel that. Listen, it's you that attracts that kind of mindset. I have had some months that I have had all these crazy buyers, crazy people. They come, maybe I talk to Najme and Atika, they more about them. It's like, I don't know if I joke about it or I laugh about it or I cry about it. Like crazy people that they come, they're so excited. They buy in, they pay $149, sending me nice messages every day. And then they do the coaching call and they know everything, because before anybody does the coaching call, I do my due diligence and I tell them, hey, you know that you have to pay for products, and it's like, in minimum investment in Canada is $4,000. You know that. I make sure that they know, because I don't want them to lose the $149 after talking to me. And then they say, yeah, I know, no problem. I have no problem with that. They do the coaching call, they disappear. They just gone. Like they just don't answer the phone, don't message their Facebook messages, nothing. Like they just go under the ground, and I haven't seen them for a long time, or they come, they buy in, then send the forms. Oh, my husband thinks this is a scam, and they just unfriend you, block you, blah blah blah. Or very negative people, like they suck my energy off me by negativity. So those months, I turn off my ads, and I have had those months. I had, like, I think 2 months ago was like that. I was getting all the crazy people, and I talk to God. I'm like, God, that's it. I just, what, don't send me these crazy people anymore. I just don't want this anymore. I don't want this anymore. I don't want to attract these people anymore. There's something wrong with me that is, attracting that people. It's like a mirror. Life is like a mirror. I'm saying something, doing something, some feeling inside me that is attracting all these people who are suspicious. So Masa, I'm a psychologist. You don't even need to talk to me. You just say one more word or 2 words. I promise I will tell you what's happening in your mind. It's you. It's not them. The hesitation is not from them. It's from you.
I accept.
So do your thing.
Neda
Do your thing.
hi, can I
Confident.
ask something? Few things to Masa.
Yes.
Hi everyone, thank you so much. I want to give you a little break. Masa, so I like, apart from all of those things, exactly, what Neda said, it's just you, okay? It's how you think and how people react to your, responses, okay? So a few days ago, I had a meeting with my team and I talked about confidence. And confidence, it doesn't come, from the sky. It comes from your knowledge, it comes from your heart, it comes from your eyes. When you have that confidence, it will show in your eyes, it will show in your whatever you're saying. When it comes from your heart, people can believe it. Okay, so first of all, you need to go to your training. You need to spend, some time. Just, read the training, make sure that you know what you're doing. So many of you, it's so unfortunate, you don't even use the product. So how you can even, like, advertise about it? It's crazy. Okay, so you get the product, it's still in your basement. Use your product, go to the training, make yourself very knowledgeable and have confidence in what you're doing. It doesn't matter, Vali, my dear, it doesn't matter how much you make, okay? And as Neda said, like, it doesn't matter, how much we're making. I always tell them, this is a very private question. I don't even ask my husband how much he makes. This is the link. If you, you have to make it very urgent. You just have to say, like, this is the link of the workshop replay. Just watch it right now, make it very urgent, and I will see you in the 30 days trial. And then believe it, like, you know, they just take it very serious. People take you
Sure.
serious when you think serious about yourself.
Yeah, I accept that.
If you're
I
not
fully
sure
accept
about
that.
what you're doing, then of course I'm not going to believe you.
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly.
So these
Exactly.
are very
And
important, and these are all psychology. Like, you know, you have to have that confidence and honesty. You can't
Mhm.
just say, oh, my life has changed, and you haven't even made a penny. Like,
Yes.
what a
Mhm.
ridiculous thing. And I see, you know, your ads, not you, like, you know, so many of your ads, like so many times, like, oh my God, like you just started, your life hasn't changed. Okay, you didn't say
Yes.
that in your ads.
And I
It's
think the
it
problem
sounds
comes
very
from,
ridiculous. Okay, it sounds so
yeah.
ridiculous, and I want to be so honest with you guys. Don't make that mistake. You don't need to say, "Oh, I'm making like, you know, so much money," and it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter that you didn't make any money, but you're here.
Mhm.
You know, you're learning every day. You
Yes,
have this system that is
exactly.
working for you. So these are not important. You know, the other day one guy sent me a message that, how much money you make? Is your husband still working? I said, this is none of your
Crazy
business.
question,
And
actually.
what is your car? I blocked him. I said, you know, I'm so sorry. I
Mhm.
I never think my house is investment. I never think my car is investment. Those are just my liabilities. So if you have that mindset, I don't even want to work with you. So block you. Like, you know, you just have to have that confidence. And I don't care. And I don't want even to work with those people.
Yes,
Okay. So you have to be
yes.
very selective on, like, you know, who you want to work with and have that confidence in yourself. And that confidence comes from the training, comes from,
Mhm.
like, you know, the knowledge about Enagic. And I want to give you a few points that, you know, I always say, you know, when
Yes,
people say this is a pyramid scam.
yes.
So another thing that I always add is, like, you know, when you are working with a pyramid scam, you have to have left and right. Okay, so if you don't have a left and right, you never make a commission. If you don't have that balance, so your left goes this way and your right doesn't go anywhere, you don't make any commission. But here, as soon as you have a sale, you make a commission. And then
Mhm.
after you gain experience, you might even make more than me, that, you know, I'm your coach. So in
Mhm.
Pyramid Scam, which was my bank that I was working in it, and I always make that example. You know, I worked in a corporate, I was never able to make more money than my manager. That was a pyramid scam. But here, I have my coach, she's making more than even her coach. So this is not a pyramid scam. It's taxable, it's registered, and all of those things, you know, it's all, you know, part of the things that I always add, because, you know, I was doing some pyramid scam back in Iran, and I knew, like, you know, very like details of like pyramids. And, you know, the person on top always make the most money, no matter what. But in here, if I don't work, you know, I'm 682, I'm gonna be 682-2. If I don't work that month, I don't have probably like 1,000, maybe 500 if my people, like, you know, they have some say. But when I make like 30,000 is the months that I have direct sale. Okay, so it's all based on my effort. That's a very important thing that you have to add, you know, when somebody asks about pyramid scam, because in pyramid scam, you just sit on top and you don't do anything. But here, Neda, she's 683-3, and I know how hard she works, okay? If she doesn't work, she doesn't make all those monies. And it's all based on your effort. It's nothing else. And the compensation plan is patented. It's so different. There's no other companies that doing, like, you know, this type of compensation. So you always have to make these bold, okay? And as soon as, like, you know, people, they ask me these questions, and like in the beginning, they say, call me. I say, like, okay, call you. 1 hour later, I'm still on the call, and they never come to the trial. Okay, but now I make it very urgent. I say, okay, this is the link. Watch it as soon as you have time. Do you have time right now? Watch it right now. And then this is the, you know, let me know after you watch it. And this is the link for the 30 days trial. And then, you know, they come, you know, they become a buyer, and, you know, boom. they're there. And then, you know, I answer a lot of questions again after.
I
That's
hope
great.
this soon
Yeah,
will
absolutely.
happen soon for
But I
me.
don't make myself very available for, you know, people, because they should know that you're busy, you're, you know, and then sometimes they say, oh, why don't you answer? And they get so offended, especially like, you know, Iranians. It's like, oh my God, you can't even talk to me like 2 minutes. I said, no.
I had a
have
guy like that who just
I
became a
have
buyer.
100
Yeah.
people asking me, and if I have the automation system. That's why I don't talk to people.
Yes.
I'm not here to present anybody. I'm not here to talk to anybody. I
You
have
have to be Hazir Jawab. You have to be Hazir
exactly.
Jawab.
Yeah. So that's how I answer people, and this is like, it works because, you know, it's just, you know, you gain the experience, and so yeah, but I think, you know, a lot of it is coming from the confidence and the knowledge.
And you know, the
once
confidence, Najma, the confidence, I think, comes from having income. When you don't
I was
have-
actually gonna
Yeah,
say that,
I
Mahsa. I was
yeah.
actually gonna say that
Absolutely not.
the
Absolutely not.
confidence does not come from
Oh.
the income, okay?
Mhm.
The confidence comes from within you, and if you are sure what you're doing. Okay, when you're sure about what you're doing, then you can
Like
make
this
mistakes.
meeting, we're explaining to you, so you have the
Make sense.
confidence. You get out
Yeah,
there and
I'm
explain
just
these
gonna
things.
give you one example, and I always talk, you know, about this because that was like, you know, me. I was a financial advisor, and I had targets, okay? For everything, I had targets. I had targets for my credit cards. I have targets for mortgage, investment, insurance. And like, if I don't believe in anything, I can't sell. That's me, because I'm super honest, okay? The people that I can't hide anything, okay? So, and I don't like, you know, those people that they don't tell the truth. Oh, sorry, just give me 1 second.
Sheila said your wife should give you all the
Okay.
confidence. Sheila, that's correct.
Okay, sorry. So I had to sell. Okay, that was my job as a financial advisor. But I had a lot of problem with selling insurance because I did not believe in insurance. I didn't, like, especially like mortgage insurance. And I always thought, oh my God, like, you know, that person is gonna do, for example, I don't know, $2,000 in monthly mortgage. And then if I add any type of like mortgage insurance on top of it, it's going to be too much. So I was just like, yeah, it's up to you if you like it. Like, you know, I wouldn't just say, yeah, like, you know, it's important, it's necessary, because I thought, oh, I'm not going to pay that. If somebody tell me like, you know, to do insurance on your mortgage, I never going to do that. So I wasn't suggesting that to my clients. So then COVID happened, and I saw in front of my eyes, people were coming, you know, crying. They had like, you know, lost their income. They couldn't pay, you know, their mortgage. They had to defer. And people that they had mortgage, they had insurance on their mortgage. They were the ones that they had no problem. They were mortgage was paid. Everything was fine. And everything was fine. So then after that, I said, oh my God, like what a big difference. If you have the mortgage insurance, it's gonna make your life way easier. So then I was like very openly talking to my clients about that insurance on their mortgage. So then I came on mat leave. One day my manager called me and she said, I have a good news for you. I said, what? She said, you got a big bonus. I said, for what? She said, you became the first person for selling insurance in the whole district.
Wow.
That's great,
And I said, well, that's great. Like, I was never able to meet my targets because I didn't believe in the insurance. But then as soon as my mindset changed, I was the first person in the whole district. I never
It's
got my
totally
bonus
right.
because I quit my job and I didn't go back. But, you know, that was great, you know, for me, because if you're here and you still don't believe in the business, then maybe you have to think about it. Maybe like, is this even the right thing for you? You know, just
Yeah.
get more information, watch the
I think it
masterminds,
is. I
see
think
the,
it is.
you know, examples, see the examples in the dream team that, like, you know, we see a lot of examples. Like every time I watch mastermind, I always cry because, oh my God, like, you know, one person life has changed and that's enough for me,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And that was, you know, for me when I kept going, you know, without getting like any like any sale or anything, that was just a mastermind. So mastermind training, yeah, making sure that you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's totally right. I just accept everything that you and Neda just said. And I know that I have to work on my mindset. I
Just
know
confidence.
myself.
Work on your confidence, because when you're confident,
Yeah.
you don't bend down. Like, you know, I don't give it down. Whoever she is or he is, you know, it can be anyone. They have to follow the process. The process is watch the workshop, come to the 30-day trial. That's it. You know, I'm not gonna you know, be the salesperson here. We keep saying, let's get advantage of the automated system, and then we want to be doing all the talking. Then what kind of an automated system is? You know, you have to do 80% of your time has to be on generating leads. 80% of your time has to spend on generate leads. If you get 10 leads a day, get 20 leads a day. When you got to 20 leads a day, get 30 leads a day, because the more leads you get, the more buyers you get, the more distributors you get. Okay. If you're getting 1 lead a day, you have no business. I'm telling you this loud. If you're getting 1 lead a day, you have no business. You have to be getting at least 10 leads a day. How are you going to get that 10 leads a day? Get to action, like what I was doing 3 years ago. I was not going to bed, God knows, unless I get 10 leads every single day. So I was posting, then coming up with a good post. If you don't know how to come up with a good post, just when you go to Instagram, instead of checking what this person posted and that person posted, look for the posts and videos that Instagram is showing you, because the high viewed posts and videos, Facebook is going to show you, Instagram is going to show you, TikTok is going to show you, LinkedIn is going to show you. In LinkedIn, you can say, for example, how many reposts it has been done, how many people like it, how many people shared it. Download it. We have videos about how to download it and use it. And I promise you that a lot of the videos I'm using and it gets lots of views is not my own videos. I didn't generate them, but I downloaded them and I'm using them. Okay. So then what happens is that, you know, people like it, and I keep an eye on who's liking it. And when they are liking it, I go to their page, I like their posts. Maybe I comment under one of their posts. And this is the process. This is not the one night thing. That's what I'm saying. Don't get anxious to make money. This is a journey. You have to give it time. You have to give it time, guys. We're not born here. You just come out and immediately tomorrow we start making. This is a journey. So you comment on this person. So I have like 10 people. I write down their names. I go to their post every day. I make sure I comment like something, and they notice it because I'm liking their post every day, and they're liking my post also too, right? Then I message them, hey, thank you so much for liking my post. I really appreciate that. Just that. I'm not going to send them a long, boring sales speech about how amazing my online business is. That's very, I would say, disgusting. You know, I get that sometimes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, are we still doing that in 2023? Sending somebody who doesn't even know you a long message, who hasn't even you said hello to them. So I send them a message. Hey, thank you so much for liking my post. I really appreciate it. And I wait. Patience. I wait. 99% of them, they respond, say, you're welcome. And then I say, hey, I just wanted to share something amazing with you. I was very skeptical. I know I'm always smiling and all that, but I was very skeptical, and but I was looking, and I just wanted to share something about this amazing internet opportunity that I'm using, or online business opportunity I'm using, that has changed my life and has changed hundreds of thousands of lives. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not an MLM. I know those things are illegal. It doesn't require any selling. Would you interested to know more about it? The moment I say it's not pyramid, it's not MLM, it doesn't require any recruiting or something, would you interested to more about it? There, I lose 40% of them who just ghost you and never come back to you, but they still watch you. They ghost you, They watch every single post you do. I know that because they come back after 7 months or 8 months, but they would just mute, boom, no answer. And there is 50% who say, yeah. And then I say, okay, can I please have your email address? Then I get their email address, I register them, then I send them a long message saying, watch the workshop, this is the workshop, watch my videos, follow my page on Instagram and my Facebook. This is my link, boom, boom. And when you're ready, come to the 30-day trial. And somebody asked here, Pega asked me, what do you do when you give them the $149 link? So I don't follow up. When they know, kids, they're not kids, right? They know, when they know they have to pay the $149, it's the ball is on their court. I'm never gonna, under no circumstances, follow up and say, did you pay the $149? Oh, do you think you're gonna come to the 30-day trial? For me, as a person, as an engineer, it's like lack of confidence. I will never put myself in that situation. Who wants to follow up on payment of $149? They know they have to pay that $149. So I'm just gonna keep posting, and they usually do. Like maybe they don't do it right then, maybe they do it after 1 week, 1 month. I'm gonna show them my success, the team's success. Somebody make $50. You know, I'm just gonna post, boom, another payment for blah 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 from USA. Somebody makes $2,000, boom, for 4 digits for someone from blah 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 blah. I'm gonna just bombard them with content. I'm just gonna post so much different things, inspiring things, funny things, you know, making money things, that is gonna convert them. That's my way of following up. Okay. So do not follow up with them if they know they have to pay $149. Nahid, you said what Rawan Radwan.
Thank you, Nada. Thank you.
You're welcome, my love. What Rawan Radwan did, that she was getting refunds. I'm telling you, refunds, back targeting. You know, when you target wrong people, like I did in the beginning. I wasn't clear in my message. I was saying in my ad, all you need is a laptop and a Wi-Fi. That's the biggest lie I was saying to people. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to deceive them, but it always came as if, like, you know, they all they need is a laptop and a Wi-Fi plus a couple of $1,000 more, which I was not talking about, which by the way was a big news when they got to the 30-day trial, right? So Rawan, probably bad targeting, lack of confidence. She was a stay-home mom, never worked, never educated. Maybe she, you know, she still was finding herself. I see many of you. I have coached almost all of you from the beginning, and then I see you are this person with lack of confidence. Posts are, you know, you're trying, but you know they're so, and all of a sudden, at some point, I see a change in you, and I see you are smiling more. Your content has changed. You're putting nicer stuff, funnier stuff, more interesting stuff, and I see that. And I see that in you, okay? And boom, and then a few months after, I see that you've been announced 3A, 4A, 5A. So there is a point in life, in this business, that you go from somewhere ordinary to somewhere amazing. It doesn't have to be the same amazing way that Suda Besaberzadeh is or blah, blah, Najma is. You're going to have your own brand. You're going to be your own brand. But you people see your page. They know you're very, very happy. You can see in your posts, there's so much content, there's different things. And that's what I was going to talk to you second. You know, I was going to talk to you about the page, because there are months that I make like very little money compared to advertising that I do. So in those months, what I do, first of all, if I see all these crazy buyers, I turn off all my ads. I pray, talk to God, just, you know, mindset, just maybe I say, you know what, maybe I forgot about God. Maybe I forgot about what I want. Maybe I forgot about myself. I was so busy doing stuff that I don't even know who I am anymore, right? So I just, you know what, I start my ads again, and I pray before every single ad. I'm like, God, don't send me crazy people. Just send me people just like myself, who are believers, who need this business and who want to change this world and their lives with this business. So you have to really pray with that. And then I start building from the bottom, because I have hit the rock bottom, you know. I lose my confidence, because I'm like, every single person who comes to this, become my buyer is crazy. You know, they're either disappear or they don't sign the forms or their husband start beating them up for joining this. You know, it's just like so many drama. I can't tell you. I was telling my husband about one of these people, and he was one of the 10 people I was dealing with that day. So I just told Michael about one of the 10 people I was dealing with that day. And Michael was like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Don't tell me any more about it. No, I don't want to know more about it. I'm like, Michael, this is just one of the people. This is just one of 10 people I was dealing with every day. It's really stressful, you know, dealing with so many crazy people in one day. And dealing with so many people. I know most of them, thank God, are very nice people. But there are those weird people that you get, you know, strange people. So, and then I start from building from the bottom. I'm like, you know, what is the foundation of my business? The foundation of my business is that I have Mike and Darren. They're humble. And then I go and find some of their videos and I post, you know, don't mention Mike Dreher, don't mention Darren Ewert, don't mention their last name, don't mention them together, Mike and Darren, never do that. And then I just say, this is one of the founders of this business. And then I just post 30 seconds about them. So I say there is foundations. Then I look at my K8. I loved it. It helped my dad with cancer. It is helping hundreds of people. So the product is amazing. Then I make a live about the product and how amazing it is. And then what else I have got? I have got friends for life. I've got Najme. I've got many of you who are like closer than my sister to me. My sister doesn't know a lot of things happening in my life, but I'm sure Atika knows than my sister, more than my sister. So if I disappear today and police wants to investigate, they probably have to call Atika because she probably knows what's happening in my life, but my sister didn't know, right? So your mental state, your things, you know, the friends you find for life, you know, and that's why it's more important for us to keep seeing each other and keep, you know, getting to know what an amazing community we are, you know. These are the things you can leverage from. So when on the days that people disappoint you and things go wrong, go back to your roots. Go back to your roots. Do you have someone in this business who is basically is your cheerleader? Do you have someone in this business who cares about you? Do you have you made 2 friends from this business? Have you used the product and you're amazing and you love it? Have you learned anything that is going to be a soft skill for life? So as an engineer, we are now more focused on soft skills than hard skills, like soft skills, like negotiation skills, power of mind, law of attraction, prayers, how to talk to people, be more patient, be more compassionate, be more passionate. The other day, one of the people in my team called me. This guy had cancer. He has brain cancer. He's an engineer. He has a cancer. He called me, and I'm not going to say who he is or where he lives or whatever. When I heard he has brain cancer, I did everything I could in my power for him not to join this business. But he said he wants to join this business because I didn't know how bad his cancer was, how long he's going to live. Anyway, he joined this business. It started with the K trifecta. And about 2 weeks ago, he called me to say that they are going to, you know, he's had some problems, infections, blah, blah, blah. So they're going to amputate his legs. Like, you know, can you imagine? These are the things I'm dealing with on a daily basis. Like, this is the guy who's working. He wants to do the business. He's advertising, whose leg is going to be amputated in the next 2 weeks. So this guy is calling me, who's far away from him, as his coach, because I was one of the only people he could trust and say such a horrible news to, right? And do you have someone like that? Have you made friendship for life in this business? Have you used the product? Have you learned something? You know, has this business made you a happier person? Many of you came to this business, don't even want to show your face to people. Now you're doing go lives every day, every single day. There was this lady in Australia. The first thing she said in my coaching call, I don't want anybody to see my face. Today I was on her business page. It's all about go lives, go lives, go lives, go lives, go lives, right? So what I'm saying is that, yes, this business is going to change your life, you know, but it's going to come with time. It's not going to be a one-night thing, okay? So now answering to your question, it could be so many things that has gone wrong for that person to get so many buyers. Azim, How do you follow up on leads when all you have is email and you don't have their Facebook, Insta? So as in, I used to follow up at the beginning. I usually used to send them an email, and not from my GoDaddy email, from my Gmail email, because from their GoDaddy they keep getting emails from me for 42 days. So they are sick and tired of your GoDaddy email, believe me. So send them an email from your Gmail. Make sure the title is in something that is eye-catching. If you speak Serbian, make sure you write in Serbian. If you speak Farsi, write in Farsi. If you speak English speaker, just write something that gets their attention, and say thank them, and say thank you very much for signing in to the workshop. I'm so excited for you. This is an opportunity that is changing thousands of lives on a daily basis. You want this? No? Okay. And then I would say I would love to connect with you on Facebook or Instagram. That's what I would say, because I would love to leave you some voice messages. It's easier than typing. This is my Facebook profile. Can you please send me a friend request? Don't send a link of your Facebook. I know this because sometimes they screenshot and they send it back to me. It shows as a hazard or something, as a warning to them. So I just send a picture. I screenshot the picture of my Facebook and I send it to them. And they follow me, and then I just, because of I know their names, I friend them if they look normal. They don't look like murderers or some weird, people I don't trust. And then I just send them a message, as in, this is all about building relationship, as in. So first you message them a nice message, eye-catching message. Then you can do that with all your leads, guys. You can do that with every single leads who have registered on you. Ask them to friend you. When they friend you, send them a message, thank them, and then just leave a nice voice message. Hi, Peter, how are you? Thank you so much for following it, for being my friends on Facebook. I know that you have registered to watch the workshop. Is there anything that I can do for you? And you know what? They see your picture, you're serious, you have a job, if you have no job, that's okay, you have kids, you have something going on in your life, you're active on your personal page. That's what I'm saying. You have to also be very active on your personal profile. Your personal page should be an extension of your business page. Business page all about posting, business, entertainment, education, business, everything. But your personal also should be active, so they see you active, and then you can also send them an invite to your business page and leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Let them see your videos, let them see your pages. Don't keep following up with them on a daily basis. Did you see the workshop? Did you not see the workshop? Just make sure that they keep seeing your content. What I do when I do a live on my business page, I download it and I put it on my personal page as well. And I see that a lot of you told me that, oh, we have watched all your lives on your personal profile. So I know they're watching. Okay. Shiva John, your hand is up. Do you have any question, my love?
Neda John, sorry, there are some people in the Zoom. They want to come in. Do you mind accepting them?
Yes, I accepted everybody. I don't have anyone now, right now, Aziza. Okay. I don't have anyone. I don't have anyone. Shiva, I think she's gone now. Manpreet, Chotia, you have a...
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi,
yes.
Neda.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Okay, no problem.
Sorry, somebody's there? Did you
Yes.
call her name for me?
No, I called your name. Okay. No, Manpreet, I call your name, my love.
Somebody else. Okay. Actually, my question is like general, like somebody, like just say my friend asked me, okay, she saw my videos and all that, and she just called me and she's like, what is this business about that you're talking? So do we mention digital marketing in that? Because I always tell like
absolutely. That's what I said in the beginning of the Zoom. Doesn't matter. It's your best friend, is your boss, is your friend. You just say, you know what? I know. There's a lot of information you need to get. You know what? What we're doing basically helping people, we're giving them this full package that helps them to create earning from home. Just leave me your email. I send you a couple of videos. I promise you, you're going to get lots of information. And then you should sum up to the 30-day trial so you get the package. I keep telling them, come to the 30-day trial to get the package. And if they say, oh, can you tell me more about it? You know, what is it exactly? Just say, you know what, no, because you still haven't made a lot of money, right? You still just started,
Yeah.
you don't know, you're not confident. The moment you get on the phone with them, you lost them. I know that. So don't
Yeah.
talk to people, please, until you're 4A and 5A, right? So,
Mhm.
and then you just say, you know what, just come to the 30-day trial so you can get the the package, and then you get all the details. When you get in the 30-day trial, you're gonna get the receipt for that $149.
Yeah.
So, you know, if this was a scam, you wouldn't get the receipt. You will get the package. There's gonna be your personal password. You're gonna watch pre-coaching videos. You're gonna get all that. Also, we will add you to the Facebook community. You can go there, see other posts, get lots of information. And with all that, you have 1 month to decide. So it's completely risk-free. There's nothing to worry about. You know, when I make them feel comfortable, then they know they can pay, you know. So yeah, don't talk to them, because your warm market is your hottest market, I would say, because they already
Yeah.
trust in you. Why do you lose them? By sitting down there and telling them about the price of K-Trifecta, you lose them already, you know.
Mhm.
You don't need your
Mhm.
sisters, you don't need your brothers for this business. None of the people in my team are my sisters or brothers or my best friends, you know. They're all
Yeah.
strangers. You all are strangers, you know. So don't think that if your best friend told you what a mistake you made because they tell you that, or you know, your best friend say they're not interested, that you're gonna have no business. There was this guy who was from Afghanistan, who joined this business from Sweden, a smart guy, MBA, smartest guy, one of the smartest guy I have ever seen in my life. His wife was a pharmacist, very, very talented. He started the business. After 1 week, he quit. He received his product. After I think 3 weeks, he quit. And I said, what? Because I was like bleeding blood, like I was crying blood. He's like,
Mhm.
oh no, my best friend say this is a scam, blah, blah, blah. And I kept telling them, okay, send them this video, send them this, send them that. Okay, you can't quit. You're so smart. Your content, your page, I love it. And
Yeah.
he just, because of his best friends,
Mhm.
because their best friends thought this is the pyramid scheme, he quit, right? Can just like that. And so people's just are like that, you know. They're waiting to see what this person say. Oh, this person said it's a scam. Oh, it's a scam. Oh, this person said it's not a scam. Oh, maybe it's not a scam, you know. So people cannot make decisions. They're just like this. So you don't need your friends. Just forget about them, you know. Just focus on advertising. We're teaching you how to advertise, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what you need to do. Just advertise. That most of my eagles are not my friend. None of them are my friends, and they're just
Mhm.
all came through my ads, right? So
Yeah.
just advertise. And when you learn how to advertise, even try to get more leads. And when you get 10 leads a day, try to learn how to get 20 leads a day. And then 20 leads a day, make it a 50 lead a day. So, and then you see yourself a 6A2-3 or 4 or something, you know. So that's the secret. More leads. 80% of your time should be spent
Thank you.
on getting leads. That's what I wanted to guys to talk to you about content. You know, I think for me, I think from what I know, I mean, what content you think has worked for you the most? You need to know. If you don't know what your audience like, you are in darkness. Okay, you need to know what your audience likes and what kind of post you put that your audience likes. You need to be a psychologist. You need to analyze your audience's response. If you're telling me now that you have no idea what your audience likes, that means you're just not a good you're not analyzing, you're not studying well enough your page. Yeah, most of the times, I think most of you will agree with me, the posts with music people tend to like. Do you agree? Raise your hand. Yes. So please, instead of putting a post just like they're out there, like I will show you my Instagram. First of all, make sure you have an Instagram account that is connected to your Facebook page. Do not please message me right after this Zoom, after 2 hours of talking, and say, how can I make my Instagram account? Be resourceful. Just go to Google and search how to make an Instagram business account, and also how to connect it to your Facebook. Okay. Okay, I think I just logged out myself. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So I'm not gonna do this. Let me just do this here. So today I wanted to post about Jale, who made some money. I was going to just to put a picture of her out there on my Instagram that is connected to my Facebook business page. Instead of doing that, I made it into a Reels. Okay, I made it into a Reels and I put some video on it. And when you put a video on it, you can, there's an option, you can put like some figures, like somebody's dancing. You can put a link, you know, you can add a link to your website. Make sure you make it interesting. Okay, make sure you make it interesting so people can basically pay attention to that. The videos that you put on your page, honestly, I think what I would like to see more myself personally is more of the video of you explaining something yourself than you know, like posting the videos, Neda explaining everything and Najma explaining everything. Where is you? Where are you? You know, I'm a lead in Sweden, see Neda's video, and then I come and they say, okay, your mentor is Wally. I'm like, who is Wally? I came for Neda. I saw Neda's ads. I saw Neda's lives. I saw whatever. So there must be somewhere there must be something about you, either your picture or hello or just a welcome, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for registering something. So you can hide. Fatima, I see your hand is up, my love. Did you wanted to say something, my love?
Yes. Hi, everyone. Hello, Nedajan. I
Hello,
have a
my love.
question about my personal page, Facebook
Yes.
page. So,
Yes.
is it possible we post everything, not everything, some of our advertising? Because in our business, Facebook usually we have goal in our post, you know.
Yes.
We post everything that we like about our business. What about
Yes.
a personal page? Because I have a lot of friends over there, and even sometimes I post, please follow me on this second page, but nobody follow me, and I think nobody understand what the meaning of that. So can I post our business post or advertising post?
In your business page?
No,
Yes.
in
In
my
your personal page?
Yes.
Yes, without any website. Do not mention your website. Okay. So what you do is, because what I have someone in my team who kept putting her website in her personal profile, and Facebook send her a warning saying, we don't want you to be you know, we want you to keep it separate from, you know, from your business or something like that. You know, they didn't like it, you know. So make sure if you want to do that, what I do, I usually post that in the comments. You know, I usually post it in the comments. I usually don't mention anything, even the words of business or online. I don't mention it in the body of my interviews. I only say basically I will only say, like, you know, in my interview with Fatima was very amazing. If you want to you know, get some more information, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean?
So what about our a link of our Facebook business Facebook? We can post that one, because
Put it in the comments. I would just
comment.
put it in the comments. You know,
Nothing at the bold in the post.
Nothing in the post. Yes, put it in the comments, because in the post, in the comments, you can put anything, but not in the body of. So Facebook doesn't know you're keep talking about business on your personal profile. You know what I mean?
Yes. Thank you.
Only
Thank you,
in the
Nedajan.
comments. No problem. I managed to get.
Nedajan.
Yes, my
Hi,
love.
Nedajan. How are
Salam
you?
azizam. Yes, my love.
Okay, just sorry you called me. I couldn't answer.
No
I was
problem.
yelling at my daughter.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I have
Sorry
them. I
about
have
that.
those kids too. Yes, my love.
Your explanation was really wonderful and was useful.
No problem.
And
my love.
just I have a question regarding the messages. Whenever we receive a message, is not bad, just whenever it's not good, not actually insults me someone, but not good message. Okay.
Message or
We have to
comment.
answer them,
Comment
or
on
we
your
have to.
ad. comment on your ad or message, like direct message.
Comment on on my ad.
Just ban and block. Don't argue with them because people are not going to change. Trust me. So if somebody comment like today, somebody who thinks he's the smartest person in the world from USA, sending a message that, you know, oh, people think that you're helping them. They don't know you're actually scamming them. Do they know that? Like, you know, like someone who doesn't know me, never been in the business. I used to argue with them, Shiva John. I used to like say, excuse me, you don't know anything about me. If you want to know more about me, why don't you Google me, blah, 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 blah. And then they don't get it. You can't change, you know, horses. You can't change whatever. They will always remain like that. You know what I mean? So I learned after arguing with these people, I just ban and block and move on. So don't even spend, like, I don't even blink. The moment I see some idiots writing something nasty, I just ban. If you're on Instagram, you have to restrict and block and hide your story on Instagram, which is very hard. But on Facebook, just, you know, just ban and block. That's it. So don't waste any time on those people.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem, my love. No problem. Somebody else said anything else or no? The hands up. So I just wanted to show you, like, these videos, a lot of them, like this one has got 2,800 views. This is from somewhere, I don't know where, maybe LinkedIn I downloaded, or from my YouTube, from my TikTok. This one maybe also, it's not mine. This one got very popular because it's about the mother who's very tired. So, you know, this is the one I wanted to post today. Instead of like posting just a picture, I decided to put the music on and make it into a reel, you know. So when we think about the contents, like I want to mention some of the pages I like. Maybe you just started this business and you don't know these people in the business. Like I like Bahare Budget's Instagram. I mean, there's hundreds of you. Don't, please apologize if apology in advance if I don't mention your name. Many of you, hundreds of you have great Instagram, but like, you know, you can check, like, you know, I saw that she recently celebrated that she's gone 10,000 followers. So it's great. And her posts keep popping up on my page. She's one of the coaches. She's 5A, she's becoming 6A. And you can see it's very different. You know, her focus is on women and, you know, basically making money. And I know when I talked to her, did her coaching call with her, she had a very hard time with her manager and, you know, her corporate world. And she's very happy now. And you see her videos. I'm just showing you this without seeing anything, by her eyes. When I say you have to be confident, you can see she's happy. She's happy. So when I say when your buyers are not converting, when they come to your page, what do they get? What do they see? Do they see a happy face? Do they see an angry face? Do they see someone who's not confident? Someone who's hiding their eyes, is not making eye contact? Or do they see someone who's happy, professional, you know? So these are the things that I want to show you. You know, the other people, I noticed a change. I don't know if they're here or not, but is Roy and Leo from Australia. I have noticed a big change, and maybe I'm sure they're gonna watch the replay here, or maybe they're here, Roy and Leo. And gosh, I don't know what is here, their Instagram. Roya and Leo, ببخشید. Nobacht. I don't know. Maybe this is the one. I'm not sure. But gosh, I hope they were here.
Yes, Roya and Leo Nobacht.
And Leo Nobacht. Are you the one?
Yes, we are here.
سلام خوبی؟
درود بر شما، درود در همگی.
I was going to mention your page. Is this the one?
Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, we are here.
Are you on Instagram, Roya and Leo too?
Roya and Leo, or Roya Leo Nobacht?
Leo Nobacht, because I have noticed a big, oh here, I just found you, I found just went. I just have found a big change in your energy. Have you noticed that too or not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I tried that.
No, it's like you guys have gone from nowhere to you're going somewhere. I'm telling you this. Your energy, the fact you're always together, you're always happy. I love this video of you, Roya. A lot of people know me, good or bad, so I don't comment all the times. But you have a brand. You know, you have a brand. You have established a brand. For a long time, you were confused about your brand, and now I think you've got it. And I really love your page. I really, I just enjoyed it a lot, you know, and you just well done. All I can say is well done. The other
Thank you.
people, one of the other people from UK is Rojan. Rojan Zarabi. Again, I'm showing these people because some of you may not know them. Again, do not get mad at me if I don't mention your name. You guys are all working amazing, but these are some of the people I want you to follow, and then just maybe watch some of the videos. Rojan also is fairly new, but she always get advantage and leverage other successes or the team's successes. You know, she's also very honest. When you listen to her, when you listen to what she says, the first impression she gives you is very honest person, very honest and trustworthy person. And she's from UK. She, you know, she's putting her heart out there, you know, and you can see that. You know, please follow her page. I really like appreciate what she's doing. There's hundreds of you. I don't remember all of you guys. I'm so sorry if I don't have you on top of my head right now. The people I don't have nothing to do with our business, but I follow and I really like is this one, Faize. You may know her. She's a personal trainer, and you know, she's very honest, you know, and you know, there's like this video. Watch this video. It's only got 9,000 views. I thought it got more videos, but she's honest. She, you know, she has an intention of helping others. That's how I can explain it. She has an intention of helping others by giving them the right information. Like she had a video she posted, I was seeing today. I think that page is called Midtown Girls or something. That was all about dating. And I mean, I'm way past those years that I date. I've been married for 10 years. But she actually, but I'm going to use her, I don't know which one of these videos it was, that I'm going to use her, you know, because I watch her videos through the end. Can you imagine? I watch every single video she puts out there till the end. And the reason I do that is because I love her honesty. She goes to Costco, she finds something new, she puts a post out there, and it's all about helping other people. So definitely watch her. Somebody else.
She has like 4 new Instagrams right now. 4 brand new Instagrams. All of them are. One of them is for her clothes. One of them is for her cat. One of them. It's cool. She has like 4 new ones.
I followed this one and the Midtown Girls one because like this is the one I really like about her and her mother. It was very interesting. On LinkedIn, again, somebody, you guys, the old people, the people who have been with me know this but because we want to know about branding and stuff, you know. Was it Sherry Garcia? Gosh, what is that? Second Chance. What is that girl with the Second Chance company? There is a girl who was a drug addict and unfortunately had a hard time, you know, getting out of a drug addict. And then she got out of the drug addiction and she got into the drinking problems from USA. And then she created this, she created this group called Second Chance, which is basically people, she gets the people out of the jail. Let's say, heaven forbid, I'm an engineer, I drink, and I get into jail for drinking under influence, DUI, right? Just why can I not find her name? I follow her every day, and then I will find her on what I'm talking. And then so she gets the people out of jail. She's gonna come and get me out of jail, saying, "Hey, Neda was a very good engineer. You know, get her out of jail." And she gets me a job on parole, right? And you know, she's amazing. I love her videos. I can't believe I cannot find her. You know, Sherry Garcia. It's with C. It's with C. So what I like about her is that I don't like social media. I never listen to any videos. I don't like to listen to people's videos on you know, their pages and stuff like that. It makes me stressed out. It makes me nervous. I just feel like I always go outside or go inside. I just go down to see what I've done, what I have achieved. Then I talk about it. But I don't like to go and see what this person is saying and then I just be like that, because especially if that person is very successful, it stresses me out that maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I'm not successful enough. This is some mental sickness that I have, I don't know. But what I like about Sherry Garcia is so anyway, so she got out of drug addiction, she got out of the drinking. So she has a lot of videos. She's a CEO. She's making, her company is making millions of dollars. So she gets all those people from jail out on parole, gets them jobs, good jobs, like 6 figures, 7 figures. Some of these people are smart, like a surgeon who murdered his wife. She got her out and gets him a job. Of course, he was a surgeon before he kills his wife and gets into the jail, but she gets them out, give them a second chances. And many of them are drug addicts and drug dealers and stuff like that, because that's what she was. So I really recommend you check her out and watch her videos. I like the way she's so honest. She's so honest. Again, as I said, you have to trust people. This is online business. I have not liked one of her videos, not even commented on any of her videos. So she has no idea that there is Neda in Canada who watches every single video she puts out there. Yet I do watch every single video she puts out there as much as I can. And especially when I don't know what to say or what I want to say or what I want to do in my life or what I'm lost or something, I just listen to her. She's the one of the people who talked a lot about what to do when the business is down, or when people just make you crazy, or when you're at your low points, what to do, you know. And I really love listening to her. So I'm recommending her to you as well. The other person I really like, very different style than Sherry Garcia, is Sarah Blakely, which you all know. She's the founder of Spanx. You know, it's a women's clothing, sometimes underwears now, just like they're gone into everything, jeans and different things now too. She has a lot of posts. She also built a business, Spanx. We all know Spanx, right? I listen to her podcasts a lot because she has some podcasts. I love the way she explained how hard it was. She was doing cold calling, selling fax machines, like going to this, like a company. She has 20 seconds for her sales pitch before they kick her out with the security, remove her from the company, or buy a fax machine from them. This is from 20 years ago. And then she got that into the, you know, getting something, you know, how when her father was divorcing his mother, he gave her a book, which I think I read that book. I don't remember. Was it Wayne Dyer book or some How to Be a No Limit Person or something, I think, which is a book that I keep telling you guys to listen to, you know. But you know, this is kind of like, that's what I'm saying. If you listen to podcasts, then they say something and then you follow that, and then from that you get to somewhere else, and then all of a sudden 3 months down the road you say something in your ad and you don't even know how you said it and why you said it, that everybody else felt so connected to you, because you have been investing on yourself by putting all this content in your brain, and then all of a sudden it starts flooding out and you say the things people love to hear and say, you know, love to listen to you. So I think this is the book her father gave her when he was divorcing his mother. and how to be a no limit person, I think. And then anyway, it was very interesting. And then she just started praying. She started praying for a product that the whole world needs. So she started asking universe, send me a product that women need. And then she started like thinking about Spanx underwears and all that. And then nobody wanted to put her products on the shelf because it was, nobody knew about it. Just like you guys, you just 2A, nobody knows you. When I was 2A, nobody knew Neda. 3A, nobody knew Neda. 4A, nobody knew Neda. The first time people noticing me, I remember Sarah Lucia was one of the people in the team. At the time, I was 2A, she was 6A, 6A2. So, and I heard her, somebody said, Darren asked her, how much did you make this month? She said $60,000. I said, what? She made this month? So, and then I sent her a friend request on Facebook. I wanted to be her friend on Facebook. She rejected me because I was no one. I was no one. I was a 2A. I had no sales. I didn't have anything. Nobody cared about me. I was no one, just like some of you now, right? And then I became 6A. And one day in the 6A chat group, Darren was saying something about blah, blah, blah. And I said something and people say, oh, who's this girl? Oh, Neda? Oh, what? And then all of a sudden, Sarah Lucia sent me a friend request when I was a 6A, because by the time you're 6A, people know you, everybody notices you, everybody wants to be your friend, everybody wants to have an interview with you. Well, these people 6 months ago, they didn't even want to be your friends on Facebook, right? So she said that because of that, nobody wanted her products. Spanx, we all have Spanx products, some underwear Spanx or bra Spanx or something in all our women here probably have something of Spanx in our closets. So she was going to the stores and changing the aisles and putting her stuff out there so people can see it. And anyway, she works so hard. So when people tell me I'm lucky, I'm saying this is not luck. This is pure work, hard work, perseverance, faith. Go get it, go do it, get leads, get more content, good content, and it's hard work. There is no luck in any business. I have a friend who knows some real estate agent, and she's like, oh yeah, I said, oh yeah, this woman in Toronto area, I said, this woman's name is in every single house I pass by. She's like, Sharon something. And she's like, oh no, it's not her, because of her husband was having lots of relationship. I said, you're wrong. I said, your husband must have got her maybe the first sale. But if she was unprofessional, if she had a bad customer service, if she was doing a crappy job, nobody would have given her any sales, right? So you have to be professional. You have to work hard. She was the one, I heard she was going door knocking, doors to doors and saying, hey, if you list your house with me, I will not take any commissions from you. Maybe just give me 0.5% instead of 3%. Door knocking. And she got those first sales, those first few sales. And then she started making money, be a little bit more confident. Then maybe make that 0.5% commission sales to 1%, and then boom, 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 and then to the person you are now. So when you see Najme, she's 6A2, don't say, oh, she's lucky, something happened. She's just lucky, she just came 2 years ago. Maybe that's why she's lucky. I see some of you guys came 3 months ago, you already 4A. It took me 9 months to be 4A. So because we didn't have a training there. So this business is not luck. This business is about answering the leads. We talk about that tonight, how to answer leads. A lot of you are saying the wrong things, right? We learned that, what not to say, and what to say, and how to be confident, and how to work on our mindset. We attract what we think. If you are hesitant, if you are nervous, you attract all those nervous people. I promise you that. If you're anxious, you're just so nervous, why not making money? You just attract those people who are on fire. They're like S-fan, they're like, boo, they can't just settle. They just like, they want to pay $1,000. They're just like, oh, are you sure? You know what I mean? You don't want that, so you have to fix here first, calm this down first, work on your mindset first, pray, talk to God, say, God, you know what, you brought me to this business. You have to guide me every single step of the way, because I can't do it without you. I can't do it without you. You have to help me, and you have to help me what to do. Show up for your business, make posts every day, and get leads. At the end of the day, every business is about lead generation. If you don't have leads, if you don't advertise, you have no business. If you're getting 1 lead a day, you have no business. If you're getting 1 lead a day, how can you make it 10 leads a day? Message people. Put a good content out there. Look out for good videos out in the internet. If you're just new and you don't know how to make your own videos, put it out there. Let people like it. Let people follow you, and then message them one by one. The way I just explained it, message them, get leads. You can just go door knocking. I'm not saying go door knocking, but the world is yours. I know some people in this business who just did that, and don't say that I don't have money for ad budget. Dave and Roxanne, they are professionals. They are 682-2. They are making 20,000, 6 monthly income, 6 fixed monthly income every single month. At some point between 4A and 5A, they realize their ad is working amazing, but they don't have enough money to boost their ads. Like they're spending $20 a day. They wanted to spend $30 a day. What they did is they went and started working as a janitors. They did janitorial work. Dave and Roxanne, are you willing to do that for your goals? Are you willing to do anything for your goals? I was doing resume writing before I started this business. At some point when I started making good money, I'm like, I need more money for my ads. I started going back to my resume writing. I posted something on Facebook. I, just posted in many places. I got so many resumes. Everybody wanted the resume. I just said, yes, I wanted to make more money so I can advertise more. I gave up on my Starbucks. It was the saddest things I did. I gave up on my Starbucks. That was my only hope I had every single day, to go to Starbucks and pay $5 for an expensive drink that would just go in 1 minute. I gave it up. I said, I need that 5 minutes for my ads. You guys are smoking. You're not willing to sacrifice your smoke. You're not willing to do anything anymore. You're not willing to work hard. You're not willing to get a second job, rent your basement, sell the clothes you don't want. Just find ways to make money so that you can advertise more, so you can have more leads. But you look at me, I've done all that. You look at Dave and Roxanne, they've done all that. What are you willing to do in order to make this work? So all you need to do is to advertise more so that you can get leads more. And it's a numbers game. This is the more leads you get, the more people are interested to check this out. And when you are honest with people, when you have a good presence, when people, they feel you're honest, yourself, they can trust you, then they come and start this business with you. Okay, so that's it. I don't have anything else to say, and I have to go because my kids are waiting to put them to bed. I hope this meeting was helpful. Was it helpful about how to answer leads and everything? Yes. Perfect. Yes. Perfect. I try to do every week something different. We have so many videos about how to make ads and how to change targeting, blah 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 blah. But guys, just make sure you focus on advertising, your confidence. Make yourself more beautiful. Make yourself more beautiful. Make yourself healthier, and go to the gym. Love your body, love yourself. Love yourself, love God, love whatever you have got. That is a blessing. You wake up one day, you have your Facebook ad account. Yay! That's amazing. Some other people got shut down. You still have it. That's a blessing. You wake up, you have an ad on YouTube. You still are not suspended on YouTube. Yay! You have it. Some people are suspended. They don't have it. You have one buyer. Some people don't have it. So yay. So learn how to appreciate every single thing you have. You have a good mentor. Yay, you have it. Some people don't have it. So if you write down what you have in life, believe me, you will get 10 times more than that. Okay, and when you fix here, everything else is gonna flow in you. Okay, so thank you so much. Until we see you next week. And for those of you who I'm gonna see tomorrow, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I don't know. They said, you have to pay $20 because we can't work with other people. I said, that's fine. $20 is not a deal breaker. I'm sure everybody can afford it. But I will be there at 1 o'clock and looking forward to see you all, the ones who are in Toronto and they can make it. And there was one person who said she's sick. Just put a mask on. Everybody has some sort of a virus or something going on. Put your mask on, bring your phones, make lots of pictures. I'm not making any ad. Do not ask me to make any ads with you before I'm going to punch you in the face. I promise I'm going to do that. No ads making tomorrow, but we can do go lives. Okay, I don't want to lose my voice tomorrow, so I'm not gonna. I'm intimidated by these gatherings because I lose my voice every single time. So there's gonna be no ad making tomorrow, but we're just gonna do go lives. We're gonna have lots of ice cream and cakes and coffees and get another 1,000 calories into our body, and more importantly, just forget about those things. We're gonna see each other and have fun. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for your nice messages and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Nidja. Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you, Nidja.